Just a little bit. Okay. All right. So we got to look at that number. So if we start to
What?
all the questions that you would like to ask me, you're welcome to ask. So, well, we got one person. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We try and wait until we get a few more people. And I already got a like. Thank you. Got 2 people. All right, can we get 3? Can we get 3? We're gonna be drinking to this conversation, by the way.
Yeah, I think I need a few drinks. No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's get a few more people in here. I told y'all we're gonna have a great conversation about how she feels about not liking me doing cop watching. So, if everybody can hear me, can I get a 1? If everybody can hear, can I get a 1? If you can't hear me, give me a 2.
Well, if they can't hear you, they can't give you a 2 because they can't.
Well, if they will type it.
Yeah, but they can't hear
they
you.
They can read lips. We got 4 people. Hey, everybody. We taking some drinks to this. Okay. So we're gonna get started, and oh, there we go. Dying to Live is in here. Hey, what up, Dying to Live? Darren, what's up, man? Oh, we got 6 people. There we go. I bet y'all couldn't wait for this conversation. Oh Lord. So, babe, why are we having this conversation right now? What is what? I think we're first of all we're doing something I don't think a lot of cop watchers are doing something different. I think that's never been done before. Greetings, how you doing, Noel? We gotta say hi to the people, babe.
Hi, you guys.
She's nervous.
I've never been on live on YouTube either, so.
This is her first time being live. Isn't she beautiful, y'all? Isn't she beautiful?
Thank you, baby.
Into the better half. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start off the conversation. Well, first of all, this is my lovely wife. She's my ride or die. She's my everything. Isn't she though? Isn't she beautiful?
Thank you.
She was there when I was arrested. Now, mind you, I was living in Denver, Colorado at the time. Well, no, Aurora, Colorado. Mm-hmm. But I did the video in Denver, Colorado when I had got arrested. Now, mind you, she's literally on the live while I'm getting arrested. And she's in Nevada at this time. And she's like, what in the entire... I'll let you tell the story, babe. So when I got arrested, how did that make you feel?
I felt scared. I was afraid because I thought they were going to hurt him. And then the fact that his phone had dropped and everything, I was just like, oh my God.
So what was your initial reaction?
To be honest with you, babe, my initial reaction was, I was like, I don't know if you guys seen Tiger King, Remember that part when that guy, where that guy killed himself? Remember that part when the guy killed
Oh yeah, yeah,
himself?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And old buddy was on the surveillance, and then he
yeah.
did that
Like
like
the light
initial
flash.
shock. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just sitting there for a second. That was my reaction. Like I was like in shock. I was stuck for a second, and then my second reaction is I busted out laughing because, and I didn't laugh because I thought it was funny. I didn't laugh because I thought it was funny. It's just something that I do when I'm nervous or scared. That was just my reaction to it. So um, I
Okay,
was
Stephanie.
afraid. I was afraid for him. So I started laughing, which is like a weird reaction to have when you're scared. But that was just the way that I reacted at the time. And then I tried to call him like maybe 10 minutes later, and it went straight to voicemail. So then, like, that's when I really got scared, and I was like, oh shit, they're probably gonna body slam him. They're probably about to do some all crazy stuff to him. Um, and then I called him again, and he was able to answer the phone. So I thought that they were just gonna let him go at that point. And fortunately, they allowed him to talk to me for a second before they sent him off to jail. Um, but that was my reaction
Okay.
and the way
And
that
with
felt.
that,
Um,
with that is that's my
I don't try to stop him from going out. I do just pray that he makes it home because again, I don't necessarily like the fact that he does go out and do like cop watches or anything like that, but I do support what he does because it's necessary. Um, it's something that I think we all should do in at a point. Um, Not necessarily like go out and look for things to cop watch about, but um, I think that we all should record police whenever we're in a situation where we're facing them. What do you need, son? Okay, can you go back outside? Okay, go ahead and take that box outside. Take it outside.
make it. Uh, yeah. Go ahead, baby.
But yeah, I do just pray that he makes it home. I do fear for his life when he's out there. And the reason why I do is because the way that he cop watches, sometimes it can come off a little aggressive. Um, don't look like that. I mean, he does. Like he's all up in their shit and talking stuff to them and stuff like that. He'd be like, you be making them officers want to like hurt you or something, like the way you be talking to them. I don't know.
There's another comment. No, Mr. No.
Freedom isn't free or without risk, and you're right. And like I was telling him yesterday, was it the other day, that everything that we do has a level of danger to it. Like we can go outside and get hurt. We go to the grocery store and get hurt. You know, everything that we do has a level of danger to it. So him doing this definitely has a high level of danger. And like you said, freedom isn't free. But question that I have is, are we ever going to be free? Not just as, people of color, but just us, period, as a people, because all races get it.
Yeah.
So
we got another comment from Dying to Live. My God.
He said, "I'm glad you support him. It's needed most at home. It's dangerous, but what he does is much needed. Thanks for answering." Yeah, no problem.
So, Dying to Live, if you don't mind me asking you a question, how does your significant other feel about you cop watching?
And it is for the children and the children's children. I mean, that's what the activists and stuff before us did, and
right.
While we have the civil rights movements and stuff like that. I do.
No,
She hates it.
she hates it.
I do hate it. I do hate it, but I mean, I love him for it. You know, I love the fact that he even has the heart to do it because I don't. Um, and that's why I support him because that's it's something that is necessary. But a lot of people won't do it. A lot of people won't stand up and fight for their own rights. So
Um, so what makes you um what's your number one thought in your head when I go on cop watch?
what do you mean? My number one thought,
Like
like
when I leave the house and I go cop watch, what is your number one thought?
I just hope that you make it home safe. My number one thought is making hopeful, just being prayerful that you come home in one piece and that you don't go back to jail. Um, it is it's a scary thing. Nobody, like he was saying in one of his lives, I think it was the other day, that criminals don't like to be filmed. When you're doing wrong, when you're guilty, you don't like to be filmed. I was just watching a video the other day where I'm pretty sure a lot of people had seen it. There was a young man sitting in his vehicle. I think he was at like a store, a convenience store or something like that. And an officer was like, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. And guy was like, I don't have a gun. And he put both of his hands out in the window. And he's like, you need to put your car in park. And he's like, I'm not touching anything because if I reach, then he's going to shoot me. And eventually they ended up pulling the guy out of the car, and he lost his own footage because when he pulled him out of the car, when the officer pulled him out of the car, his phone failed and stuff like that. So you really couldn't see the interaction between the officer and the guy at that point. But it's like, you're dealing with people that are under high levels of stress. A lot of them are uneducated about the Constitution. They go off of policy and not law, and it's just very dangerous to be in a situation where when you're interacting with police, even if you're just doing a First Amendment audit, because they don't like to be recorded if they're not doing the right thing. Like when you first did your first video, you were walking down the street and you were like, hey, what y'all doing? And they all just got into their cars and scattered off like roaches. They were like, pew. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, shoot, is that all it takes? Like, I didn't even know that. And I'm in school for criminal justice. So it's like, okay, we do have the power to.
It felt, honestly, to tell you the truth, to have cops clear like a whole block, and it was like 5 of them. And I'm actually going to repost it. I'm going to edit it and I'm going to repost it for you guys because a lot of people haven't seen that because it was one of my earlier videos. But I literally felt I had superpowers. Like, I was like, and then the kids in the neighborhood were like shocked. Like, yo, did he just do that? Let's get to some of these comments.
Dying to Live said that his lady supports but she tries to stop me from being out there, which I understand, but it does stop how much. It doesn't stop, but it doesn't. Is that what you meant to say? It doesn't stop how much I actually get out there?
Okay.
And then Francis says, like anything else, once you have knowledge of something, you can't ignore it. You have to do something about it. It comes to a point when you can't live in ignorance anymore. Then you have to do something, and that's really true.
You said that so beautifully.
I think that's what makes me not like the part that I don't like, because I'm ignorant to some of the stuff when it comes to cop watching. Like when he got arrested, I thought he was going to be charged and convicted and all this stuff. And then, he was very confident that, hey, I'm going to beat this case. And I was like, your word against theirs, but he went in there and he fought it, and he fought for his rights and ended up coming out winning. So, I mean, there's that. He said, you all gonna have one of those quarantine babies. No. No.
No. I think we're done with the baby.
Yes, we're not having any
Yeah,
children.
we trying to travel.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get these kids out of here.
Yes.
Okay.
Traveling and make money.
Yeah, traveling and make money. That's but so, but yes, I think we think we're good on it.
So would you ever go out there with him? Do you see yourself joining his activities in the future as a team, or is this something that's not you and you'll support him behind the scenes? I'll most likely support him behind the scenes, but I probably will join him one time, maybe two times. I don't know. But the only thing that would probably stop me from joining him is uh, is seeing how he might, react to an officer, and I can just see myself like, hey, don't talk to the officer like that, and just fuck up his whole, his whole vibe or whatever he got going on. And I don't want to kill whatever he's trying to do. Like, he knows what he's doing, so I don't want to be involved, but I can definitely see myself trying to tell you not to talk to the officers all crazy like that.
We got another one. I'm late. I'm sorry. Your wife is so beautiful. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you. Appreciate that.
Is it Pierre? Did we say that right? Pierre? Thank you.
Yes.
We did say it right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, I don't want to be out there being his mama or anything like that. So probably won't.
Now she's actually going to school for criminal justice. So do you want to explain kind of where you want to take that? And
at first, I wanted to be a judge. I wanted to be a juvenile judge because I had a program called Building Achievers before I went to school. And basically, it's a nonprofit organization that focuses on young men that were in the foster care or on probation, and they needed to complete a certain amount of community service hours for things that they did, crimes that they committed, and stuff like that. And so basically, I won't go into detail about the program because I'm not doing it right now, but it was a mentor program, and I decided that I wanted to take it a step further, and I didn't want to be shut down by anybody trying to shut me down from doing what I wanted to do with these kids. And I decided to go back to school and get educated on the criminal part so I would know how to properly assess and address the problems that were going on in the community, and just being able to be more knowledgeable about certain crimes and how to handle the kids and stuff like that. Initially, again, I wanted to be a juvenile judge, so that I could implement my program and send them off to my program to get treatment or whatever they needed, and then come back to me with a good report. I don't necessarily want to judge to send them off to jail or put them in trouble or have them enter a cycle of just a unnecessary cycle, because it is a cycle once you get in. Right. So I didn't want that necessarily. I kind of just wanted to reduce the recidivism rate, and recidivism meaning like not committing the same crimes over again, and just helping them to rehabilitate their behavior and stuff like that. I don't want to be a judge anymore because it is a lot, not the fact that it is a lot of work, but there's not a lot of control that you can have when you're a judge. You have to just basically go by the law, and that's fine. You know, a lot of judges, they use their discretion as well, but at the same time, I just didn't want to put myself in a position where I would be a liability if I didn't follow the law because I decided to do something different. So now I'm looking at going into more into the community stuff. I'm thinking about joining the board of education and urban development, and just want to do that. I really desire to do that. So
All right, babe, let's get some of these comments.
I used to believe in everything the police did. Kill the police did kill one day. They disrespected my father in my car so bad. I felt so stupid for believing in them. Everything they did till they disrespected my father. Yeah.
So that was a so Francis, was that a trigger for you? Um, is that why you started doubting uh, police officials? And I'm sorry that happened to your father, by the
Mhm.
way. Do you believe you have been abused by the police? This is for the wife. Okay.
No, I've never been abused by the police. Um, but I have been abused by the justice system. Um,
Elaborate.
as far as family law, because I was dealing with a whole bunch of family stuff before I moved out here to Colorado, and I won't go into detail, but the situation that I was in, they were very biased on one party against the other. And part of it was because we went in there without representation, proper representation, no attorneys or anything. We were all doing it on our own, and the other party was able to convince the court that I was, you know, just this overbearing person that didn't want them to be a part of the kid's life and stuff like that. And they treated me like shit. They treated me like shit until um, we got a third party involved, a court appointed third party, and they were able to like really examine my life and the other party's life and determine what was in the best interest of our kids. So I was definitely abused by the court system. As a matter of fact, I'm looking to sue their ass too. Nothing better than a woman with a beautiful dream to make things better. Oh, so true.
Thank you, photography is a getaway to crime. I appreciate it. HP 111 handsome couple. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't want to come on here looking like I was quarantining all, for the past 2 months because I was looking kind of crazy. I had to order me some hair off of Amazon,
Oh,
y'all.
Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, that wine is hitting me.
Good. He doesn't drink. He
I
doesn't
don't really
drink.
drink that much, but I needed to drink for this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, that's it. Don't drink and drive.
No, especially you.
Which I don't plan to do. Shit, that's just hitting me. I'm not drunk. I swear. I'm a little tipsy. But anyway.
Yeah, no more for you.
Yeah, I think that was good. Yeah, that was red wine. Red wine is good for the blood. What's that?
He said, have a good evening, you two. Be safe out there, my brother. Catch you later. Bye, Darren.
Bye, Darren. Shout out to you, my brother. Okay.
I saw them in a whole new life before they could do no wrong. After that, they could do no right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. A better question is: have any police officers or cops in your life ever abused their authority over you by giving you unlawful orders or forcing you to submit to their will under duress? Um, Actually, yes. I was in a situation where I was experiencing a domestic violence situation, and I had called the police to come and assist, and they actually made me leave my house, and I had to leave. If I didn't, they were going to arrest me, and I was the one that was the victim. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's, I mean, it kind of makes you think a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to run. I'm sorry. I'm happy to see you all. Much love to you. Much love to you, Pierre.
Thank you, Pierre, for tuning in.
Okay, baby, read the next one.
You sound like me. I had never been abused or a family member until they made my father lay down in the street. A man who I respect all my life for nothing. Yeah, you sound like you were really hurt by that situation, and I definitely would be too, because I'm a daddy's girl, and if I ever saw something like that happening to my dad, it would be war. It would be hell to pay.
So my question to you, Francis, is that seemed pretty traumatic. So did you ever get like counseling for that by any chance? Of that situation? Because I mean that seemed pretty traumatic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way too because my dad is like my hero.
Mm-hmm.
My dad is my hero, and seeing him like that in that particular predicament, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way too. I'm definitely gonna feel some type of fucking way.
Hey, Todd.
What up, Todd? What's going on, man? How you doing this evening? uh, you go, girl. Okay. Any, please. This is if you have any questions for India, please list them so we can please don't be afraid to ask anything.
We're good.
We're doing good. I'm a little tipsy right now. I've been drinking. You should hit me.
Moscato.
Moscato. I really don't drink, so but I like the taste of Moscato.
You got the truth serum going on.
Yeah, it's her fault.
It's not my fault.
It's her fault. She's trying to get me drunk so she can rate me later.
Oh, shit! That is not true.
In my sleep. What are you doing? I was asleep.
You don't talk like that.
Grab my invisible pearls. Like, oh my
God. I'm not giving you no more to drink before we ever do a live again.
Oh man. Yeah.
No, but we're good. I mean, we're good. We kind of just went over does she have a twin sister that's single? No.
She's actually the only girl.
Mm-hmm.
The only girl.
Spoiled like hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The only girl, right?
The only girl, and I'm spoiled.
And she's spoiled. Spoiled right.
Does cop watching make you paranoid at home, and how does it affect your family life knowing you are making yourself a target? That's a great question. Mm-hmm.
So, is it okay? I'm a little.
It says, does cop watching make you paranoid at home, and does it affect your family life knowing that you're making yourself a target, and his family a target too?
I feel bad. I definitely feel bad because actually doing that. Hey, how you doing, Cop Talk TV? Mr. Jason, how are you? I definitely feel bad, you know what I'm saying? But again, it kind of goes back to that the situation as far as I don't want to wait until it comes knocking on my door. I don't want to wait until I don't want to get a phone call saying my son is dead because of a police interaction in which he physically can see me do and how I interact with the police and knowing my laws uh, dealing with the police. So it's interesting. It really is interesting. I don't want my wife to be in danger. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my wife to. But what I'm saying is that it is kind of one of those situations. Damn if you do, and damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? I knew going in this particular case, I knew I was going to beat it because I knew I had the law behind me, case law, multiple case laws, and I knew I knew uh, the statutes of the state. If anything, Colorado Constitution supported me more than the actual federal prostitution federal Constitution. Yeah, to answer that question, I do worry sometimes. I'm always worried about them and their safety, but I know that I'm doing it for them and other people as well. I just don't want to be. I want to be proactive, not reactive. So, go ahead and read something.
Um, he said, I figured out anytime my ex came home with alcohol, she did it because she wanted to get pregnant. Well, I don't. Okay, I have 4 children by myself. You know, we don't have any children together, and I'm not going through that shit again. Okay. Cop Talk TV said he's looking forward to having you on the show tomorrow, and they're planning at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yes, Cop Talk. If you can you like list the link for your channel? Because so basically we're gonna have a discussion tomorrow. I'm going to go. I wouldn't say head to head because Mr. Russell. We're going to have a conversation, and we're going to figure out how what would be best suited as far as reform. I'm going to put my ideas. He's going to put his ideas together. Now, there's some things I do not agree with Mr. Russell, but I will. We'll just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll come together uh, and just figure it out. So tune in tomorrow. Hopefully at 6 p.m. Colorado time, so Mountain time. So it's like a little bit hour ahead. So if you want, just if you could put the link to everybody, saying support his channel. He's doing some good stuff, and he wants to make change. So we'll have that conversation. So tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain time. So, all right.
Francis said that he was the one that taught me to respect the police, so it causes me to be very rebellious afterwards. And no, I didn't do anything about it. I should have.
Okay.
Thank you, Cop Talk TV.
Appreciate it, Cop Talk TV.
Yes, and I also thank him for holding police accountable too. Like, even though it's a scary thing for me, I do appreciate the work that he does. I mean, I can honestly say that the chief of police in Colorado, in Aurora, contacts him to get kudos, like still till this day. And I think it's awesome. She's definitely holding her officers accountable for misconduct and behavior that they shouldn't be doing. And Francis, I don't know if you probably missed my answer about going out there with him. I probably would one time, but I won't. I probably would go out there with him one time, but I wouldn't, that's his thing.
She might fall in love with it and not even realize it.
No.
Well, we can't. We don't know entirely yet because you haven't went out there. So it might be a great. It's like, wow, this is whoa, like, whoa,
No, because you asked some very interesting questions and stuff. I'm not a good question asker. You know, he asked me very interesting questions. I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, officer, how you doing?" I'm definitely not.
Miss, who's it? This is Mac, Little Mac. Greetings. How you doing, Mrs. Mac and Little Mac? I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show tonight, the live.
It's a show, baby. We're having a show.
Oh, okay, I guess. I'm a little tipsy. I am drinking responsibly. I'm
Quarantine drinking.
Yes, I'm a little tipsy right now. What is it? You like that a brick? What? It's
Yeah.
like, all right, go ahead.
Francis said you have seen too much to go back to being dumb. I admire you for that. Yeah, yeah. He's seen too much, and the thing is that he's actually been on both sides of the coin. You know, he worked in corrections before, and now he's on the flip side as just a regular uh, citizen. You know, so he's able to go out there and talk to them how he wants to because he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. Me, on the other hand, I wouldn't even know. So, like you were saying, if you don't know, I don't, even though I'm in school for this, I don't know my rights fully. You know, I'm still learning.
That's why I provide her free education on my videos.
Yeah. I still got a ways to go. I'm more than halfway done. But again, they're not going to teach you everything because each unit is only 10 weeks long.
Right.
So it's hard to cram all the education that you would need in 10 weeks. You know, some of the stuff I have to go out there and research on my own.
Thank you, HP111. I appreciate it.
And he does have courage.
Thank you.
He is very courageous.
All right. Much love and respect to you, Miss Mac and Little Mac. Okay.
I know personally that I don't understand all that comes with this, but now I'm so deep in the game, there's no going back. There will be ups and downs, and your life will never be the same, and that's so true.
It's just like if and that's you're right. You're so right. Dying to Live, and shout out to Dying to Live. Go subscribe to his channel. He really has some dope stuff. I actually seen one of his other videos last night doing with the fat ass security guard. He didn't know what to do if he wanted the goddamn donut. Dying to Live, like he was just confused. I mean, you can record, but you just can't record the hospital. But I think you record the hospital. I think I'm kind of hungry right now. What is going on? I mean, why am I speaking to you? How did we get here? Like,
he was just security?
He was just security.
Oh, you have to watch
that. He was just confused. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like, "Oh, the other security guard said that to you, really?" Oh shit, I don't know. Like, oh god, oh man, why am I here again? What's your name? What's my name? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Let's see. But staying strong together is the key. Thank you guys for what you do. I appreciate you.
And you too.
Thank you, Dying to Live. And like I said, Dying to Live has showed me so much love. He's one of the first who showed my video. When news outlets would not. I remember I had a conversation with Denver 7 and they was like, well, you just don't. They pass because it's ratings. Like, so I basically have to get my ass whooped for them to share my story. That's horrible, right? Like all three of my rights were violated. No, I didn't get my ass whooped, luckily. I'm really surprised I didn't get my ass whooped.
Me too. That's why I was scared.
Because first of all, I probably won't. Yeah, because I was in some khakis, a hoodie, black hoodie, and I'm black. And the people who engaged me were white.
Oh,
like, what is this Negro doing at night? What are you doing? Why are you filming the police?
They were scared
at night. Okay.
They were definitely scared. They were more scared than.
But yeah. So again, support Dine and Live. Please put a link to your subscriptions. Y'all, please go support Dine and Live. He has a lot of great content out there, and like I said, he definitely supports people like me and people trying to make this movie. Also, I really want to say something else. I want to send a shout out to Nomad and his family and friends.
Mm,
He passed away, I believe, yesterday, and from a overdose. Um, Again, I don't judge that man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes uh, the struggles for real, man. Like, and I know because I used to help people with that in corrections as far as getting over that particular struggle to sobriety. And regardless, did he was a very selfless person. I didn't know him personally, but from what I heard about him and how he contributes his life to this particular community, he was very much a selfless person. And R.I.P. Uh, to Nomad. And this is actually dedicated to him. This is in his dedication. And rest in peace. And again, we wish you and your family nothing but the absolute best in this time, and send you all the condolences. So yeah, please, yeah, RIP.
yeah. Hmm.
All right,
Addiction is a sad family
it
killer.
is.
And I just want to also encourage everybody that's going through some depressing times, because this is a really depressing time. A lot of people are losing their jobs, they're losing their homes, they're losing their minds, um, and it's just a really hard time for a lot of people out there. So I really would encourage, if you don't talk to anybody, talk to somebody,
Yeah,
please. Go get help. There are resources out there. Um, don't fall victim to depressive depressive state that you're in if you are in it. I personally know what it's like to be severely depressed, and so um, it was helpful to me to reach out to get help and to talk to somebody. So
right.
I encourage that.
And people get this notion to where, especially in the black community, um, that if you get counseling, you're crazy. That's very much farther from the truth. I feel like counseling is definitely like a tune-up. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You're just doing regular maintenance on your car,
Mm-hmm.
and if your inside of the car is not going to be working properly, obviously it's going to affect the outside of the car, to where it does not function properly. Uh, to where if it stops, you might hit something, or if the brakes are not in line, or if the alignment's jacked up, or you know, uh, I don't know, the, the wire that's hooked to your gas line explodes your car or whatever. It's gonna take a physical toll on your car. So you have to think of it that way. Especially what we do. You know what I'm saying? It is stressful. It is. Uh, when I got arrested, it took me maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I slept with my door closed. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to make sure the door was open so I knew for sure I was free. Um, Jail is nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? I do not ever want to go back there again. Uh, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, but then you put yourself at risk when you go out there and you cop watch. So that's a part of the risk that you put yourself in when you go out there and do your work as a First Amendment auditor.
And I made peace with that.
Okay.
I made peace with. I had to. Well, here's the thing. When I got arrested, I knew I was going to get arrested eventually. But I didn't know I was going to get arrested this goddamn
Well, if you get arrested again, we're still closing the door, okay? When you come home from jail, if you do get arrested.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, please. My babe, hold me. Thank you, Francis. We will definitely keep up the fight. Again, she's going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes work and stuff like that as far as her activism, and she does absolutely wonderful. And we just going to keep. We're going to still go to our city council meetings.
Mhm.
Now, I've never did a cop watch out here in Nevada, which I'm pretty excited I'm going to be doing. Uh, so I want. We actually live. We don't.
We
Well, I'm
live
not gonna.
right across the street from a police station. So right up his alley. Right up his First Amendment audit alley. I'm excited to see. True story. Yes, he put himself at risk, but someone has to do it. I never want to go to jail, but he has to stand for something, and a bluffing man will lose most of the time. That's true. Yeah, that's what I was saying. HP 111. That we put ourselves. We all are at a level of danger. You know, we have a level of danger to everything that we do, and that's just going outside to go catch a fresh breath of air. You know, going out there and get the coronavirus. You know what I mean? So definitely, Vegas cops are bad about being recorded.
Yes, they are. I've seen a few inappropriate videos about Vegas, and a new sheriff is in town.
Oh God.
So, uh,
So that means I need to get like 20 bottles of wine.
um, I don't know. They ain't never seen nobody like me. Like I'm But the thing was, with the war, we really got change effective.
He did. I
You know what I'm
mean, there was,
saying?
I think that there are a lot of things that changed when he stepped up because a lot of people started stepping up too. Um, when you started going to the city council meetings, I think the the cake situation, when you had the
You want
cake
to tell them about the cake
situation.
situation?
Oh God. No, I don't want to tell them about the cake situation. That was like, I
That's
was
in the
like,
video
babe, are
too.
you serious? You really went
I
and gave
think
him a cake that
that
said
was live too.
Mayor Fuckboy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I was scared for him then. I was like, oh shit, they gonna follow him outside, they gonna tackle his ass, you know, but they didn't. And he was a lot of people thought he was a hero for doing that. And it was so funny, like not really funny, but it was amazing to see the exchange of energy that was in that place after he did that, because everybody after him came up there with their issues and they felt very confident in the issues that they wanted to discuss with um, the government officials. And I thought it was just amazing to see the exchange of energy just by you going up there with that damn cake.
They wouldn't let me put Krogers. They would not allow me to put fuckboy on the cake. By Mayor Fuckboy, so they allowed me to put. They was just like, excuse me, Mister Sir, Mr. K. We're not able to. We are a family business. We're not allowed technically to uh, do that. I was gonna be like, God damn it, my First Amendment right. But forgot it's a private entity.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, can y'all put F boy? Yeah, we can do F boy. We can do F boy. We sure can, because they still want my goddamn money. Yeah. I paid So when I told him, because it was supposed to be like his, I think it was like his second to last night or whatever.
He was mad. Oh. His face was red. I was living out here at the time in Nevada, and I was watching this thing live, and I was like, oh my God. And he went up there and he just cussed the damn mayor out. I was like, this man literally just cussed the freaking mayor out and gave him a parting cake. He's got some balls, and I think that's what made me really fall in love with him at that point too. I was like, damn, That was kind of hot. Like, oh shit. He ain't never scared.
You can't. You got when you are fearless, man. There's really no limit when you're fearless. And it's crazy because I used to be the total opposite. I was literally, and my wife will tell you, I used to be the total opposite.
He was a scaredy cat.
I was.
I've known him since middle school.
I'm not saying I was a bitch.
No,
but
you were just timid and kind of just to yourself.
I didn't want no confrontation. I just wanted, you know what? I wanted to please everybody. And that was hard for me. As an adult, I had to kind of get out of that because I kept getting screwed over by people and things and stuff like that. And it was just like, oh crap, I gotta, I'm either losing money or I'm losing, my own sanity helping people and, but they're just taking advantage.
Where are you? Photography is a gateway to crime. And then Dinah Liv said, "You're a hero and real recognition. Uh, he'll never get it, but we appreciate it, and I respect the hell out of his strength because it is scary to speak out. Salute back to you too, Dying to Live.
Yeah, you my OG, so I respect you 100%. You're definitely my hero. Because not to get on the race thing or anything like that. There's not too many black auditors out there. Because our culture, we don't fuck with the police.
Remember when you did that audit with Tori and he was so scared? He was like, I'm not going towards this car. I'm not going towards this. I mean,
he was like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. We going to the way. That wasn't part of the script.
This was actually before you went to jail too. And you were so confident. You were so confident. You were like, no, we can go over there with look, he got a dent in his tire halfway flat. He got some junk food in the front seat. Look at all that stuff going on. And Tori was not having it. He was like, oh, fuck.
He's like, hold on, wait, we checking cars now? Hold on, wait, they gonna think we stealing. And I told him, I said, look, man, he was like, we already here, man. He was like, well, hold on, all right, hold on, I'll film you checking the cars, bro. But I ain't about that life yet. I ain't get to that level.
North of Phoenix, Arizona. Okay.
Oh, okay.
My mom lives in Tucson, so we might be making a trip out there too. But if you ever come down here, let us know.
Yeah, please let us know, man. We'll do all that together. I'll be, or just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as far as so there was two mayors that I gave the leaving mayor a cake and I told him, bye Mayor F boy, and that's actually in the video. And then there's another video. Actually, my friend she filmed. It was the new mayor of Aurora. And he thought he was going to run shit. And I told the mayor, I said, I'm only giving you one chance. And I stated that at the council meeting and fucked up that one chance. And I was speaking truth to a young man that was killed in Aurora, Elijah McClain, and shit wasn't being done about it. And as I was talking, I still had like 10 seconds left. And so he started knocking on his gavel or whatever.
He told the man to shove the gavel up his ass at the meeting. I was like, oh, God.
Well, where else is he going to shove
it? Babe, you don't have to talk like that to the people.
What?
You see, and that's where I make it all wrong for him. Because I want to be all peaceful and, I want to mediate and try to come to a resolve and some type of peaceful. He does not give a shit. He don't care. So
I care. No, I care for the community. That's what I care about.
And that's good. And that's why I just stay in my place and don't say shit. I don't. I do. It
stay in your place. Like, babe, you my queen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thanks, honey. But I still like, as far as what I mean is, like I said, I'm ignorant to it. I'm ignorant to what you do. So it's not my place to be just coming off and telling you how to conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing. I just let you do what you do.
I can probably see her right now if I do it. I'd be like, babe, do you have babe? I'm sorry.
He's just a little tipsy right now, officer, and get your ass in trouble.
Right, like, wait a minute. I'm like,
so that's why I don't
I'm
say
not
shit.
drunk. I'm very sober. Oh, okay. Well, he's not drunk. He's just tipsy in the mind. He's not intoxicated. Oh shit.
I done fucked some shit up. See, that's how I just. But in closing, you guys, I love what he does. I don't necessarily like it, but I love him for doing it. And I actually love what he does. I don't like how he does it, but I love the fact that you do it.
Well, how do I do it? Like, how do I honestly, I think I'm one of the nicest auditors out there. I don't cuss at the police. Well, did I cuss at the police? Have I cussed at the police in any of my videos? I don't think I have.
I don't think so either.
I'm very assertive. I'm not aggressive. I'm assertive.
Well, that one time where you were at the damn McDonald's, I thought that police officer was going to do you in or something.
I even said, sir. I said, sir.
He didn't care to hear that shit.
Oh.
He didn't want to hear that. He wanted to be left alone.
Well,
and you were like, let me get your card. Let me get your name.
He said he wanted to be left alone.
He wanted to be left alone.
Well, I don't want to pay taxes.
Thank you.
I don't. I'm tired of paying fucking taxes. But guess what? I got to. Here's my philosophy to any police officer. And I bet it's the ones that be trolling my page. I bet they police officers. And matter of fact,
course, they gotta know what they're up against.
So the biggest trolls is Mommy Shark and what is this? Long Dong, Ling Ding. I don't fucking know. He has a hot dog as his fucking picture.
You think they're officers?
Yeah, Mommy Shark. Who the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up, okay? And that I'm saying that. Shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna come on here and debate me, on what I'm actually doing, shut the fuck up. Have several seats. Shut the fuck up, and go fuck with Daddy Shark, okay? Nobody gives a shit. And you're a shark. That should clarify right now. I don't trust sharks because because if I was in the water, they eat my ass. So Mommy Shark, if you're watching, and I hope you are, here's a big middle finger for you. Okay, that's a big middle finger for you right there. And Ling Ding Dong, that's a big middle finger for you as well. So, I'm just saying. That's my freedom of speech. That's what we talk about, right? Thank you guys for chatting. It's much appreciated, and I wish your family nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Salute, OG.
And we wish you guys the best. We're gonna sign off here pretty soon. I gotta cook dinner because I ain't even got to that yet.
Yes, dinner.
So YouTube seems encouraging to trolls. Yes.
It does. Yeah. And regardless, I'm fighting for Mommy Shark's rights as well. Okay, she's gonna think otherwise. I think she also thought I was a racist too. Whatever.
But much love to everybody out there. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed.
Yes.
We love you guys, and thank you for tuning in.
Oh, also tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Colorado Mountain Time. we're gonna have that conversation with retired Sergeant uh, Damon Russell, and we're probably going to be bumping heads a little bit on certain ideas as far as police reform. So, and I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all know how I get down. I'm raw. I'm real. I'm honest. And he might get offended. And
What
again,
time is that? Are you?
that is 6 p.m. Colorado Mountain Time. So it'll be 5 o'clock California time and Nevada time. Um, so, but yeah,
I'll
one
be
thing with
tuning in the other room.
she gonna watch.
I'm gonna watch it in the other room.
Let me get my tea.
Yeah, let me get my wine.
This get good, girl.
Right. Is it gonna be live, babe?
It's very much gonna be live. He's gonna contact me through Skype, and I'm gonna just try to have my my camera to where you guys can see either me or him. I really want you to see him. Um, excuse me. Either way, I'll repost it on my page. So we'll get the live feed, and then once it's all edited and all that stuff, I'll see if you can try to send me a live copy of the whole interaction where you guys can see uh, the whole thing. Big Mac Sam, what it do, my guy? What's up?
Hey.
You getting in too late. You was supposed to be here at 6 o'clock, sir.
Well, he can watch the playback.
But yeah, you guys can watch the playback, and you'll see the interesting conversation. So basically, the conversation was about me and the missus having a conversation uh, on how
I feel about him
cop watching, yes, and her concerns, her legitimate concerns. Oh, it's all good, man. I was just messing with you. We got mad love for you. I know you are a loyal supporter, and I appreciate you.
You missed the whole thing, Big Mac Sam.
Yeah,
es done. Es todo.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So Cop Talk. Y'all go subscribe to his page, Cop Talk TV. That's what it is. Cop Talk TV. You'll see the situation. If you don't want to watch it on my page, you can definitely watch it on his page. Cop Talk TV. Tune in at 6 o'clock. It's on YouTube, by the way. Cop Talk TV. So I'm gonna challenge his thoughts. I'm gonna make him think. Hopefully, I'll be able to change his narrative and really talk about police reform because we're gonna have real talk. We ain't gonna have no fake talk. We're gonna have some real talk, and we're really gonna be talking about police reform because I was actually a part of it. I didn't see his ass in the audience. So on that particular note, shout out to again Nomad. Rest in peace. And again, condolences to his family and friends. And that's about it. Mm-hmm. So love you guys. Can you both introduce yourself for those hopping on and the newbies? Okay, well I'm DJ K Dot, you know, the party. I am an actual DJ for the newbies.
And I'm India. They call me India.
Oh, matter of fact, go ahead and shout out your page real quick, babe. Follow my babe. She got some good.
No, I don't. I don't have anything on my page.
You stop it. You got a couple of videos.
Okay, so
you're gonna be making some more.
Yeah. I'll make some more when I have some time. You know, right now I'm really, really, really busy, so I can't make
She's
any
in
content.
School, so that's why.
I can't create content right now. But yeah, I don't even know what my name is on YouTube. Is it Indigo Heart?
Is it?
I don't know. See, we did not prepare for this.
Oh, will you check on your phone? Check on your phone real quick. Check on your phone.
I think it might be Indigo Heart.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it right real quick.
But yeah, I have some comedy skits, maybe one or two comedy skits on there. It's just India, INDYA. And
Just
you can,
India.
yeah, you can check it out. Check out what I got on there so far.
Yo, if y'all love me like I love y'all, please go support my wife. You know what I'm saying? She got some funny stuff on there, a couple of funny videos, and she can rap her ass off. You know what I'm saying? She's a producer. Matter of fact, she technically, if I wanted to do a show, she can really do the whole show and be a director. She has a degree in that. Like my lady is smart as hell. So, but again,
Ooh, he got a pants on the ground video. I'm gonna have to check that out.
what happened?
He said, "Did you see my new pants on the ground video?" No.
No,
Hope
we're
you
gonna check
will.
it out. We're gonna check it out, Big Mac Sam, because we love you so much. And
Pants on the ground.
yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for joining the show. It's your boy DJ K Dot, and y'all know what I say. One.